Hey, it's Ruby. I'm back home and I'm ready for this book haul. There is a stack of like 19 books here that I'm going to share with you today. I did get some at the thrift store. I got some gifted from my Amazon wish list. I have some from Bookoutlet, Barnes, book boxes. We're going to go through all of them. But I have told my husband that I'm officially on a no buy, and he didn't seem to believe me, but I promise. And at least until July. And I think I can do it with the exception of maybe 2 books. I made a good dent on my wish list, but I forgot that I really wanted to get Done and Dusted and then book 2 by Lila Sage. I forgot what it's called. Swift and Saddled, maybe. I forgot to get those and I regret it. So I might cave for those, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get into the thrifted books first. I picked up this cute little copy of In a Holidays, which if you don't watch my channel regularly, I freaking love this Christmas book so much. I have the actual paperback here to show you how small and cute it is. I like that it has a different cover, and I just couldn't help myself because it was too cute. It was too cute, and I love the book that much that I allowed myself to get another copy. Plus it was like $2.50, so that was pretty good. I also got another Christmas book, Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I've never heard of this, and it's not traditionally published either, because you open it, you have the title page, and then the book starts. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's good. If not, then I'll just get rid of it. Then we have one that I always see. There's always so much Kristen Hanna at the thrift stores, but I've never picked anything up because I'm not a historical fiction girl. However, this is so highly rated. It is so beloved. People freaking love this book, and I feel like I have to give it a go. I have to see what it's about, why people love it so much. If I don't like it or I can't push through, I'll just DNF it. But I hope that I can, and I hope that I love it just like everybody else seems to love it, because it's rated pretty high. I also picked up 2 thrillers. I'm not a thriller girl, but I like to dabble once in a while, and I just wanted to have some. Again, everything at the thrift store is pretty inexpensive, so it's not too bad. But first up, we have The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. Really popular thriller author. I don't know much about this, as I don't like to know much about my thrillers, but I feel like I've heard people say that this lady wakes up in like a cruise ship by herself. Nobody else is there, which I hope that's the case because that sounds good. And then this one, The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Never read a Riley Sager, but I felt like this one was intriguing. We have a lady who is snooping on neighbors literally with binoculars and sees something interesting one day. And you know what? I just love a nosy ass lady in books. But hopefully that's good. Next up, we have the books that I was gifted. Summer, thank you so much. I've already thanked her, but she got me 2 books from my wish list, and I'm excited about these because they're pretty popular books, and I know she's reading them also. I kept her notes and the books, and I'm just hoping that these are as good as everybody seems to think they are. First up, we have The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. I don't know much about the book, but what I have heard is that this can be very confusing. It can be definitely a little difficult to follow, and definitely not something for someone who doesn't read fantasy. However, I do love fantasy. I hope that I can keep up with this. I hope that I get it. I hope that it blows my mind by the end. That is what I'm hoping for the Broken Earth trilogy to give me. So yeah, I'm excited / nervous, but I think Summer is also reading these, so I think it'll be cool to buddy read them and then be able to talk about them. So next up, she did send me Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. This book has been everywhere. It's been super popular on TikTok. It's been super popular on YouTube. Everybody is talking about this series, these books in general. I need to know what's up with Johnny. I've heard Johnny everywhere. Apparently he's an amazing book boyfriend. Now, the reason that I'm nervous for this one is not because it's long, it's not because the words are tiny. I'm nervous because it takes place in Ireland and they use different words that I don't know. I'm American, like I don't understand a lot of their slang. However, there's name pronunciations and a glossary that I'll be referring to probably often, but I do like that. I think that's nice. So I'm excited to read this. I think I saw on Summer's Goodreads that she had already started it. So she's ahead of me. I need to catch up, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, we have some that I got from Pango. And I got them because I couldn't find them when that Target sale was going on. So I figured I'd just get them from Pango. First up, I got one. This is a cover buy. I needed to get to like the free shipping amount, so I picked this one up, The Book Club Hotel. It seems to be a wintry Christmas book also, but really the cover just got me. I love purple, specifically lilac pastel purple, so I got that one. And then the reason that I bought from this person was for these two, which they got a little damaged, but that's okay. This is the fine print and the final offer, or just final offer, which are books 1 and 3 in the Dreamland Billionaire series. I have book 2 already that I got from that Target sale, and I'm excited for these. I've heard mixed reviews about these, but I feel like I'm a little forgiving with romance, and I don't know, recently I've just been so into romance that I can't say that I'm not a romance reader anymore, because I've slowly started to build my collection and started to read a lot more romance. So I guess I'm a fantasy and romance reader now. Next up, we have Bookoutlet. Now, I placed an order, and sometimes I place an order for the sake of it, like just because I feel like it, but this time the books were so good. I wanted every single one of these so badly. And I am so excited because genuinely wanted every single one of these a lot. They were all on my wish list. So first up, we have X's and O's. I saw Alexa Ray talking about this. She read it during Valentine's season, because I think it takes place in Valentine's or Valentine's Day, one of those. But this says, a romance novel obsessed social media influencer revisits her exes on her hunt for true love in this romantic comedy. And that just sounds fun. The fact that it says romantic comedy, I'm there. All the other ones that I got are hardcovers. So first up, we have the beautiful, this is beautiful to me. I love the colors. The Fragile Threads of Power by V. Schwab. I do have the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy that I need to read before I get to this, but they had the paperback and I just couldn't, the hardcover, and I couldn't pass it up because I've been very curious. This has been very well received, pretty highly rated, so I definitely want to get to this one. And then we have one that I had never heard about, and I've never read anything by Jennifer L. Armentrout, but this is Fall of Ruin and Wrath, which is book 1 in this series. However, I did see that it was rated pretty highly. People really seem to like this one. So I wanted to pick it up, but I really know nothing about this. The back just says, she lives by her intuition, he feeds on her pleasure. Okay. Is that going to be a smutty book? I hope it's not too smutty. And then The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. They had the beautiful 10th anniversary edition. They are releasing all the other ones, I think soon, if not already. And I do want them all, but I'm just gonna move them to my wish list for now because, like I said, I cannot be spending any more money. So yeah, if you have this one or you want it, these new revised editions, I think they're coming out already, all the rest of them, and they're equally as beautiful as this first one. So keep that in mind. Then I picked up a very popular book, Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. This has been very well received. People really seem to like this, even though people really didn't love the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. This one seems to be really good. So I think I'm still going to read the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy because I am that person. Like I do read, like Caraval, I read it because I wanted to read Once Born a Broken Heart, and I will do that for this, but I don't think I'm going to purchase the Kingdom of the Wicked books. I'll just read them on Libby or something because people don't seem to love those, but I want the backstory before I get into this beautiful book. And book 2 is releasing. The barnes&noble exclusive edition is this like baby blue cover. It's so pretty, but I didn't pre-order it because, again, I'm trying guys, but we'll see how much willpower I have. From Barnes&Noble, I got Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Poranek. And I know nothing about this book, but my husband and I had gone on a date. I think I vlogged it. Yeah, I think I vlogged it. I'll try and link it up here. But we went on a date and we were just walking around. We went to the mall. We went to a movie. We went to eat a cheesecake at Cheesecake Factory. And this cover caught my eye. I just think it's stunning. I don't know. I really like it. It's giving me like spooky gothic vibes. Like there's an eyeball in this tree. I had to have it. I don't know what it's about, but I did get it for $13, which I thought was pretty good because it was 25% off since it was their like YA book club pick, and then the 10% off on top of that for being a member. So I'm gonna read this soon because I'm intrigued. I kind of want to wait for spooky season, but I don't even know if this is spooky. I'm just intrigued at this point. It's just so pretty. Like look at, he's growing like some serious antlers right there. And there's another eyeball down here. Like there's just eyeballs everywhere. I have to read this. I hope it's good. I didn't even look up reviews, if I'm honest, because I was just there. And I was like, let me get this. So hopefully it's good. I got a Book of the Month book. It is my first month on Book of the Month. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to choose another book for May, but then I'll probably cancel. Because I feel like this month, the book that I would have wanted, I had pre-ordered. And usually with new releases, like I will pre-order them if I really want them. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. But for now, I did get this one, Dragon Fruit by Makiel Lucier, I think. And this was a cover buy. I just thought the cover was stunning. And then the naked hardcover is blue and red, which are my two favorite colors. So I got this one. I know nothing about it. I just know it was the YA pick, I think. YA fantasy. So we'll see about that. They did have Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, but I didn't get that one because I had pre-ordered it and I wanted the paperback. I like all my romances in paperback. And then they had Lynn Painter's book, I think, also. But again, romances, I like them in paperback. So I got that one. Hopefully it's good. And then the last one we have is Lore of the Wilds. This is my Fairy Loot Romantasy April box, the very first Romantasy book. And this one, again, I don't know if I'm keeping the box. I don't know. I'm not sure. But for now, I have this. I will say it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So the dust jacket is probably the least impressive thing about it because I feel like this is the same cover that they used like with the traditionally published one. So it's okay. It's got people on it. The interchangeable dust jacket is this, which is also okay. But where this book shines is everything else. It is so pretty. Look at it. This is the naked hardcover. I had said that A Fragile Enchantment was like my favorite book that I got from Fairy Loot, but damn is this one pretty. So I love the constellations. They're so pretty. And then we have the end papers. I love copper foiling. I think it is the superior foiling from gold and silver. And then look at the edges. I mean, I've said it before, but I love mushrooms and they're just so pretty. The book itself is gorgeous, but again, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep this romantasy box because I feel like this one wasn't very well received. And I don't know if it's because the book is bad or because people wanted something else. I feel like people probably wanted like smutty books and I don't. So we'll see what direction Fairyloot goes with. And then I'll make a decision of if I want to keep it or just cut the box because they are expensive boxes. I never got my April adult box. So I think that was S.C. Gibson's new book, Evocation, I think it's called. That one has not come yet. I hope it comes at some point. If not, I'll have to reach out to Fairyloot. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me for that huge book haul. Like I said, the only ones I regret not buying are that Done and Dusted books because I'm obsessed with those covers. They're so pretty. But I still think we got a really good haul, a really big haul. I'm not going to shelve all these, which is probably my favorite part. I love shelving books and just playing with them. Like, it's just so fun. So, as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me for today's book haul. As always, if you did enjoy it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon with another one. Bye.